Welcome to Giggles and Stardust. I'm Jamie.
Hello, my sweet friends. I'm so glad you came to play with us today. I have my watering can. This is my new plant. It's an ivy, but I call it Sweetie. Drink up, Sweetie. Ooh, that must feel so good. I love plants. You know why? Because I love the outdoors. I love everything about it, the trees, the birds. So I like to bring a little bit of the outdoors inside. So I have my pretty plant. You know what time it is? It's ukulele time! I've got a feeling right here. It's the best feeling, like music to my ears. I wait for it to happen, 'cause it happens every day. And when it starts to happen, this is what I say. I feel love, lovey-dovey, lovey-doo, lovey me and lovey you. I am happy when I'm with you. Tell me you are too. In fact, I'm so happy. It makes me want to get my magic scarves and flutter like a bird. Would you like to flutter like a bird too? Magic scarves. We're gonna flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, and stop. We're gonna flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, and stop. Let's put our hands up in the air like a big, big tree. Spread out our fingers like branches and tickle the leaves. Tickle, 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 tickle. You ready to do it again? Okay. We're gonna flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, flap like a birdie, and stop. We're gonna flap like a birdie and flap like a birdie and flap like a birdie and stop. Oh, that felt so good. Do you know where birdies live? Did you say nests? You're right. They live in nests in trees. I love trees. Did you hear that sound? Hi, Pickles. It's so good to see you. And I like your hair.
Thank you. Hi, Jamie. It's so good to see you, too. And it's so nice to see all my friends. Hi. Hi.
Pickles always has something to share with us. Do you have something you'd like to tell us today?
Yes. I went to the forest with my grandpa.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love the forest.
Yes, well, at first I didn't really want to go. But my grandpa said, just wait, you'll see. I didn't think it was a really great idea, but oh my goodness. I went into the forest and everything was different in there. It looked different. It smelled different. It was so cool and green. Oh my goodness. Well, everything in the forest is so special. I love the forest.
I do too. Would you like to learn more about the forest?
Yes.
Would you? Okay, come on, let's go! The forest is a very special place, a beautiful, magical place. When we go for a walk in the woods, we see the trees and the plants, maybe streams, maybe even a waterfall. But did you know we only see some of the trees when we walk past them? The other half is in the ground. These are the roots. Sometimes the roots are as deep in the ground as the branches are high in the sky. That's how they get their water and food. And not only that, trees talk to each other through their roots. If one of the trees in the tree community is starting to get sick, the tree sends out a call, like a telephone call, through its roots to the other healthy trees. And those healthy trees give the sick tree water and food and what it needs to get better. They feed us and other animals with their fruit, their berries, nuts, and seeds. And a tree can be a home to many different animals all at the same time. Tiny ones like ants, and bigger ones like squirrels and birds. When a tree falls to the ground, many things start to happen, but the most important, another tree starts to grow. Isn't that wonderful? And you know what? That baby tree will grow and grow and grow and might live for hundreds and hundreds of years. There's a tree that's over 9,500 years old. That's older than your grandpa. I love trees, and I hope you will too. And you know how much I like to give trees a hug. Will you give a tree a hug the next time you pass one?
Spirit of the trees, I am here amongst the breeze, blowing kisses as I go. Spirit of the trees, I am here amongst the breeze, blowing kisses as I go, loving all that lives below. I have come to make you smile, maybe sit with you a while, telling stories we can share with the children everywhere. Spirit of the trees, I am here amongst the breeze, blowing kisses as I go.
Hello, sweet little ones. My name is Sequoia. I am a tree fairy. See my wings? I live in the woods and forest. I have lots of friends, hummingbirds, bumblebees, even flowers and trees. I tell them I love them every day. That's what I do. I share my love with everything, especially you. I have something special to tell you. The earth and everything on it is connected. The thing that starts a seed to grow into a giant tree is the same thing that starts a river to flow, or the rain to fall, or the moon to rise. The thing to remember is how important it is to love all things, big and small, old and new, flying or crawling, even the things we eat. Remember to thank our food for being there so we can grow. Well, I must go now. I'm having a snack with my friend the hummingbird, and I don't want to keep her waiting. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Look at you. Such a gorgeous tree. And so big and tall. Hello, my beautiful friends. It's your Aunt Gloria. I was just admiring this tree. I have to tell you, I was looking up at the tree a few weeks ago, and I saw the start of a hummingbird nest. Yes, I did. All of a sudden, there was a mama hummingbird so busy building her nest. How wonderful. I watched and I watched and I watched her build for days. What a busy builder, and so good at it. She made such a gorgeous nest. The next time I went to watch her, I looked into the nest and I saw 2 teeny weeny hummingbird eggs. Can you believe that? I felt like a proud grandma. Well, Mama Hummingbird sat, and she sat, and she sat, and she sat on that nest for what seemed like forever. Honey, you gotta eat. And then I'm so excited to tell you, there were 2 baby birds, 2 teeny weeny hummingbirds. Mama kept feeding them, and feeding them, and feeding them, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger until one day I saw one fly out of the nest, leaving the nest empty. Oh my, I thought, I hope they'll be okay. And just like that, 2 hummingbirds flew around me, then fluttered off to the nectar feeder. Oh, dolls, I can't tell you how amazing it was to have witnessed such a thing. Mother Nature at its best. I felt so special. You should watch hummingbirds someday. It's fabulous, just fabulous.
There are trees that change color all over the world, and there are many different kinds. But did you know there are some trees that never change color and they never lose their leaves? Well, actually, they're not really leaves. They're pine needles, and these trees are called pine trees. Pine trees have pine needles, and they come in many shapes and sizes. Some are squished really close together, and their pine needles are really tiny. Some are this big, and some are this big. And then we have pine needles that are really big, like this. This is called a long leaf pine needle. And people have been using these to make beautiful things for hundreds and hundreds of years. My mommy, who was an artist, used these pine needles to make beautiful baskets. Look at this. I love this. This is what it looks like when she's making it. Whoa, see how she does it? These are the pine needles, and she goes around and around and around. It's so beautiful. There are many different kinds of pine trees, and each pine tree has their own pine cone. Some pine cones are big and woody, and these have seeds in it. These are the female pine cones, or the mommy pine cone. And then there's other pine cones that don't even look like pine cones, and they have pollen in them. They are the daddy pine cones, the male pine cones. In the spring, the pine cone opens up, and the wind blows the pollen all over the pine cones. And soon the pine cone falls to the ground, and another tree starts to grow. Isn't that amazing?
about what happened one day by wishing well. I wish him well, well, 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 well. I was staring at a tree in the forest one day. It was huge, it was big, it was the tallest, I'd say. I couldn't see the top, it was so high in the clouds. I wanted to climb it to get away from the crowds. I wanted to be around this tree all day, but how could that happen? There was just no way. And then I turned around, and what did I see? It was a wishing well. Wow, how could that be? I wish him well, well, well. I wish him well, well, well. I wish him well, well, well. I wish him well, well. So I closed my eyes and I thought real hard. How can I get this tree into my own backyard? So I pictured the tree, pictured it real and alive. I wanted to have it and help it to thrive. Then the wind started to blow and the clouds became dark. I heard some crazy sounds with a flash and a spark. Then the clouds disappeared and the sun shone bright. And in front of me, the most incredible sight. It was a tree, all right, in all of its glory. And this is the best part of my story. Because what I saw was not a tree sky high. It was exactly the same tree, but it was a bonsai. A bonsai, za, za, a bonsai, za, za, a bonsai, za, za, a bonsai, za, za, a
Hi, Pickles. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really, really good today. I'm feeling very, very happy.
I'm so glad you're happy, Pickles. You want to tell us why?
Well, you know how sometimes I feel like everything in the world is so big. And that sometimes it makes me feel small and scared.
Sometimes we all feel a little scared. The earth can seem very, very big and scary at times.
But I don't feel like that at all today. Today I feel big and a part of everything, like the sun. Can you feel the sun, Jamie? And the wind. Can you feel the wind, Jamie?
I do feel the sun. And I feel the wind too. Can you feel the sun on your face?
And when I walk on the ground, I can feel the earth under my feet. It makes me feel like I'm holding on to my best friend's hand.
Oh, Pickles, that's so nice.
When I feel the earth, it helps me to be brave because I know I am never alone, and it makes me feel special because everything on the earth is special. We all need each other, and that's very, very important. I love the earth, Jamie, and everything on it.
I do too, Pickles. I do too. There's a jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my house. There's a jungle out there. Come out with me. All the creatures that you will see. So many things, big and small. I know where to find them all. I know where to find them all. There's a spider, she's my best friend. I watch her every day. I try to find her bugs to eat, but she finds her food her own way. Sometimes I see a dragonfly, sometimes 3 or 4. I don't know where they sleep at night, but I hope they're safe and warm. Oh, there's a jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my house. ants are really tiny, so I get my magnifying glass. They're always in such a hurry, single file headed back to the grass. One time I saw a creature. It was golden and furry and fat. I thought it was an orangutan, but it was only my cat. Oh, there's a jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my house. A jungle in the back of my house.
Hi there, my name is Craig and I play this musical instrument that I'm holding right here called the violin. Every day I go to work and play my violin with a whole bunch of my friends who play other musical instruments, and when we play together, it's called an orchestra. Sometimes I play in what's called the opera orchestra, where we play with singers who sound something like this. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Well, they sing a little better than I do. And sometimes I play in an orchestra called the ballet orchestra, where we play with ballet dancers who move very gracefully around the stage, like this. Well, they definitely dance better than I do. Something you may not know about the violin is it's made of wood, which comes from trees. In fact, one violin is made of more than 50 pieces of wood. But to play the violin, you need something else, and that something else is called the bow, which looks like this. The bow is also made of wood, which again comes from trees, and attached to the bow are these very pretty white threads that we call bow hair. Do you know why? Because the hair comes from the tail of a horse. That's right. So to play the violin with the bow, I'm very thankful for trees and horses. When I move the bow across the strings of the violin, it makes the strings move very fast, which is called a vibration. And when I put my fingers down while I'm moving the bow across the strings, I can play different notes to make music. The people that write music are called composers, and they use their imagination to make all kinds of wonderful music, which they write down on paper called notes. What about some funny music? Here's music from the Surprise Symphony of Franz Joseph Haydn. And finally, some happy music. Here is the Russian dance from Tchaikovsky's ballet, The Nutcracker. I hope you enjoyed learning about the violin and listening to me play some different music for you. And I hope that you'll all learn to play an instrument someday, and that you'll all have a chance to go hear an orchestra play a concert near you someday soon. Bye-bye!
Well, well, well. Thank you for that super fine information, Craig. You sure are talented. Isn't it just wonderful how many musical instruments are made from wood? Jamie's guitars and her ukuleles are made out of wood. In the orchestra that Craig plays in, there's the violins, of course. There's also the cello and the stand-up bass, all made from wood. There's the oboe, the piano, and the harp. Now that's a beautiful instrument. So many instruments are made of other materials, but in the orchestra, wood is king. And then there's my favorite, percussion instruments. So many types made from wood. There's the congas, bongos, the tambourines, and other wooden instruments from all over the world. You know I love my shaker, and you know how much I like to shake to the rhythm every chance I get. But did you know my shaker is also made of wood? Ready? Yeah, ready. Are you ready to shake? We're gonna shake. Shake to the rhythm. Shake, 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 shake to the rhythm. Oh yeah. Shake, 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 shake. I like the rhythm. Shake. We're gonna shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake it, shake. Well, 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 well. Gonna shake, shake, shake. Well, 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 well. We're gonna shake. We're gonna shake. Shake to the rhythm. Shake to the rhythm, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is my friend Samina. She's a new walker. Where you going, Samina? How great is it that they took these big old trees and brought them into this little park? Peekaboo! Walk, walk, walk. Walk, 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 walk. Is that your shadow? Where are you going now? Hi! What's over there? Do you want to go over there? There's kids in the hole of a tree. Want to go up? Ooh, it feels so good in here, huh? Do you want to get down now? Look at this amazing tree. It must have fallen, and they found it in the forest and thought, how great would it be to bring it to this small park so the kids can climb on it and explore it. Samina's exploring it. It's a tree star. We can see how old this tree is if we count the rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoa, there's too many rings to count. It's over here. We're gonna walk, walk, walk. It's a fountain with fish in it. A red one, a brown one. They're big fish. How many are there, Samina? 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye, fish. See you next time. Look, a dragonfly. Isn't it wonderful sitting in the shade of this big, beautiful tree? Thank you, tree.
Thank you, tree. I could stay here all day. Trees are our friends.
Yes, they are. Don't forget, give a tree a big hug whenever you can. Pickles. Well, my friends, we've come to the end of our show. I'd like to thank our special guests, Craig Reese on his violin, Cody, Madison Dragonson, Aunt Gloria, Sequoia, Samina, and Pickles.
Always remember how special you are and that there is no one in the whole wide world exactly like you. And all the things that make you different are the very things that make you sparkle, like stardust. I love you, Jamie.
And I love you, Pickles. And I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.